Hi everybody, I'm once again sitting outside the cafe waiting for Sophie. It's about 3 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon and Sophie is finishing work early today, finishing her shift. She started at 8 o'clock this morning and I volunteered to come and pick her up. Imogen was going to do the job, drive all the way here, this long journey, but I have my eye on some chia buns. I fancy a chia bun coated in sunflower seeds, and Baker's Delight, the bakery in town, only sells them on Wednesdays and Fridays. And being Wednesday, if I go to town on the way home, I can buy myself some chia buns. They're my new favourite treat. So that's what I'm going to do. When Sophie comes out of work, we're going to drive into town on the way home, stop and do a little bit of shopping. So, healthy food. Yes, I'm trying to find time to make my podcast. I might end up making it in the car like I'm making this video. I was talking about that in my last blog post, which I published yesterday. How can we find time to blog, podcast, go on Facebook, do all those sort of outside online things when we're also living a busy family life? I get really behind on answering comments and emails and messages and keeping up with my friends on Facebook. And sometimes I really do feel like running away from it all. I don't feel like a very good friend. I feel very guilty because I feel I ought to. I want to be a good friend to everybody. But yeah, just sometimes it all gets too much. I haven't got enough hours in the day because I don't like just saying, a really quick message to anybody. I like to have a proper conversation. And that isn't always possible. So yeah, I'm getting a bit behind. But yeah, I've got a few ideas about how to keep up with my busy life. And one of them is obviously making vlogs in cars. Podcasting. I'm going on the way home. I'm going to stop at the shopping centre, as I said. I'm also going to pop into Big W. See if I can get one of those mounts for a phone that you put on the windscreen or the dashboard of the car. Maybe I can film something as I'm driving along. That sounds really like a silly idea, doesn't it? Podcasting while we're driving along. What about all the background noise of the car? Well, I thought it was impossible, even though I thought of this idea. I thought, see, this is a silly idea. I did some Googling and I found out that there are podcasters who record their podcasts on the way to work in the car. They say they don't have any other time, so this is their time for podcasting, so it can be done. And some people have one of those special mics that attach to your lapel. I don't know whether they attach it up to portable audio recorders, I think. I'm not sure exactly what model other people are using. I have a Zoom H1, which I bought a long time ago and have never really used. I really should try it out. And the other idea I had was make a podcast and a video at the same time. Look, I could split this vlog that I'm making right at this moment into an audio section and a video. Yeah, take it into a program and split the audio track away from the picture. And I tried that with my last vlog the other day as an experiment, and it does work. I took the audio track over to Audacity, did a little bit of work on it, got rid of the background noise, and it sounds fine. So I think, if I don't find time to podcast, I could find myself sitting out on the driveway of our home with my camera here and make a video about the podcast, split the audio up, upload it to Podbean. There's my podcast. Also, I'll have some videos to put on YouTube as well. Well, this is what I'm thinking, because at home, sometimes it's really hard to find a quiet moment, especially as it's winter and the treadmill is in my quiet room, in my bedroom, where I podcast. And every afternoon, Gemma Rose likes to get on the treadmill and she runs a long way, up to 10k at a time every single weekday afternoon, and that's my free time. So she's running on the treadmill. Obviously, I have no quiet place to make my podcast. It's getting a bit tricky, but I'm going to find a solution. Yeah, do some vlogging, podcasting on the go. Not get so shy about it. Not that there's anything to be shy about here. There's cars going up and down, but nobody's walking by. I think I'd feel a little bit self-conscious vlogging in the shopping centre. But hey, you know, I'm doing things now that I wouldn't have done 2 or 3 years ago. I never would have made a video of myself and put it up on YouTube. It's just amazing what we can do when we really want to do it. Yeah, going outside our comfort zones sometimes is very difficult, and it's hard to push ourselves to do it. And I think the answer is just to go one step at a time, not to go too far. You can just challenge ourselves in a small way. And hey, you look back and you think, hey, yeah, look what I'm doing. I have got a new skill, a new sense of achievement. And I've just realized that I'm just making this vlog and I've been looking at the totally wrong area of the camera. So you're probably going to see me looking over to one side. Whether I use this vlog, I don't know. I'll have a look at it later on and we'll see. But anyway, Sophie will be coming out of work any moment now. So I'll say goodbye until next time.